And we are back. Finally able to speak again without coughing my lungs up. So I have been pretty damn busy in the last little while getting us prepped. I think the best way forward with our our first boss battle is going to be using a trace rifle to pop the bubbles on the boss. Now the second issue I was encountering was a real lack of damage. So I've been working on that too. Now, if I go switch to, which is, that's Vex, isn't it? Let's go to Vex. Let's get ourselves a boss here. It's important we pick Vex because their crit spot is so small. That little bit there on this guy, for example. The exotic I'm leaning on right now is probably going to be Leviathan's Breath. Pick that one up from the archive, and then went and did the catalyst just to make that thing pop a little bit more. Previously, we were using a fusion rifle. I think it was one of these two. For argument's sake, let's just put this one on. Rally up real quick. We can talk some hard damage numbers. I want to demonstrate this, though, just so it's kind of better understood. The idea seems to be with Mobius Quiver to hit the first set of arrows and then do damage while the super ticks down. So if I do this now, boom, switch over to my Mistral Lift, try hit crit, even though you can't really see where it is. Now we're not going to have much damage time, so let's say, for argument's sake, that's the end of the damage phase with our guy. We're getting about 7,000 on the old damage, which would mean we're doing probably 8 or 9 rotations to get that work in. So instead, what we're going to do. Going to use Leviathan's Breath. Rally up. Now, Leviathan's Breath with the catalyst allows it to shoot a lot quicker. As well as that, I think there's another effect. Maximum quiver size as well. So it's a bit of an improvement. So back to 0 here on the damage. Going to hit that first super. And then you got to make sure you fully charge up the bow. The damage already I'm seeing is just way, way higher. Now, if you can hit some of these, so let's say end it there, 17,500. So I think that's the way forward. I think that what we will probably do is use the turncoat to get us through the first objective, the puzzle at the start, because the survivability and the ability to pop it and just get devour immediately and just demolish a few ads as things get overwhelming is going to be a big bonus. And then when we get to that boss, we'll switch over to Leviathan's Breath, and I have this auto rifle with the 2 kind of juicy void perks, so we're going to use that, and I think that's going to be the way forward. So we have that pretty much locked down. The one thing I want to do, just for my own kind of personal, let's call it happiness, is get some 5-star armor. Now, as of today, or yesterday, I should say, was a reset day, the armor is available as a reward in the Pinnacle Ops. So we're probably going to do that. I mean, boots, helmet, arms there. So that's probably going to be the way to do it. Switch us off Leviathan's Breath for now. Let's go back to... No, maybe not. Do you know what? Maybe we should test it. Maybe we should keep it on for a run of Onslaught. We'll just see how we do. I think that's fair. But if we can get some tier 5, I'd be very happy. While I am able to speak without coughing my lungs up, if you do get long silences, just assume that I've muted myself and I'm hacking one up. I'm hoping in the next couple of episodes we can get through and complete our challenge. We probably could have done this a lot sooner, but I'm kind of enjoying taking my time with it. And then when we're done, I've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced on the preload, so that'll probably be maybe something I'll look at doing episodically too. We'll see. I know this isn't something that's getting views or anything, but it's more for my own record too. Just having this stuff is fun. It's really fun. All right, we found one dude. Yeah, maybe we would just try and duo it. Do have rewind rounds as well. That's pretty fun. But the destabilizing repulsor is just good. Right, we have overload, we have barrier, and we have unstoppable. So we've got everything as long as we have heavy. Alrighty then. I noticed as well how my audio has been a bit out of whack. I think the game volume has been too high, so I've turned that down. But if it needs adjusting, let me know. I'd rather it be a little too quiet than just a little too loud, because obviously you won't be able to hear me or the game.
Show me everything, Guardian. No limits here.
Bow buddies. Look at that. Don't really have a fun emote yet. Oh, that went pretty well. Oh, swing and a miss. I definitely don't feel as safe necessarily on this build. Well, with these weapons, I should say, but we're still doing all right.
You've got some fight in you. Good.
Demolitionist. I haven't got a super ready yet, so that's going to be a problem. They're coming behind us. Get him volatile at least. Pick up that ADU battery, get some extra scrap for later. Who's attacking it? That's weird. Yeah, it was given the warning like someone was there in the ADU, but couldn't see anyone. Alrighty. Ooh, what we got? A prism? Enhancement cores. All good because we are poor in every resource available. I'm not hanging on to the super too long. It's always a fear, you know, don't want to be that person taking their super back to orbit with them. Honestly, this gun's so powerful for a primary weapon. We're kind of able to lean on it pretty hard. I'll take another battery before we go. How much scrap do we get? About 150. That's pretty good.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential.
Yeah.
Make me proud.
I'm not going to be shitting out orbs the way I was with the turncoat, but we still did pretty good there. Obviously, every orb will give us Devour. Devour will give us heals. And that's kind of our way of staying alive. And I think that'll work out pretty well for us. Now we should have Volatile and Devour and all of the other purple explodey bullshit.
You obliterated them. Love it.
All right. Now, admittedly, Onslaught's nowhere near as difficult as it used to be, especially on normal. But it'll still be a pretty good gauge of our survivability. Which you'll need in that, especially in the final area. Oh boy, final area of Sparrow the Watcher. Oof. I was about to lay off the smackdown with a super, but that would have been wasted. See, this is why you end up hanging on to it too long. By you, I mean me.
Good work, Guardian. Your light is strong.
The other one. Got some good teammates so far. Pretty powerful builds. The Arc Hunter's pretty dope.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
I played so much Onslaught when it came out in the Into the Light update. Oh, buddy. I haven't got any banners, so I can't do this. Oh. Take it back. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't mind-blowing either. I'm not too worried about cooking the boss at the moment. An orb. Whoop, there we go. Should give us that little bit of devour we needed. Yeah, damage isn't mind-blowing, I'll be honest. I knew this wouldn't be the easiest. I could have gone with an Arc Warlock, for example. Just kept hitting Chaos Reach 10,000 times. Oh, but Void Hunter's what I chose.
Like it was a game. You sly bastard.
And obviously once this challenge is done, there's always more dungeons we can do, more builds we can make. Doesn't bother me to the slightest. So I'll take a battery or two. Ooh, we're about to die. Look at this. I was just trying to get that thing deactivated as quick as I could. Ooh, engram. Get 3. Not quite what we wanted, but the end. the end rewards. That should be the tier 5s. Very satisfying when everything goes purple. Okie dokie.
Execute all targets and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Yeah, so I ran an onslaught last night on my main character, like on my warlock, and yeah, just the destruction ability I had there compared to this, it's night and day. I do feel a lot weaker here. I generate as many of those yummy orbs as I can.
A total rout.
Boom. Yeah, I ran an Arc Warlock and it was just destroying everything. And I think I'll probably find that with the Arc Hunter, maybe even the Solar Hunter, more so than Void. But this is the grave we dug. We'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Trying to be better about using that super, not sitting on it. Also picking up those yummy orbs too. Ah, shit, this sky bomber's great. Yeah, I definitely lack a bit of impact. I probably should have stuck with the grenade launcher rather than the trace rifle for this. Trace rifle was specifically for hitting those nodes in in the dungeon. So I might be doing myself a little disservice here.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential.
It's that just big impact damage that I'm missing. Like, you know, a mountaintop or Gizmo Weft, I think is the name of the grenade launcher I was using. Oh, giant shrieker eye. Should have saved that super, my dude. Until he opened his eye, but always a critic. That was impressive.
Your light is blistering. It's no wonder gods fall before you.
5-star mint retrograde. I don't think I have that on my main account. Oh, hatchling, bait and switch, rewind rounds. There's some good options there. This is our third area, so this is where I think we'll have to double down, spend some actual currency. I can do that. Let's upgrade this thing fully. Get ourselves a little decoy shacks. There he is. I think that grenade went over yonder, but we won't talk about it. Sorry about that. It's that secondary explosion. That's what really gives it the damage. We have nobody here? In terms of auto rifles, this thing does feel like a laser. You can imagine I might do quite well in PvP with it. Which is another thing I did while not recording. Which was run through a whole kind of Iron Banner event, which was a blast actually. I had a lot of fun doing that. So I got myself the Iron Lord PvP title, got some really good armor sets, which will be useful for, I think, solar? Was it solar? I can't remember what it was. For a different build anyway, not for what we're doing here. Was that sky bombers? Oh no, just saboteurs. Okay. Everything was purple. Whee.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Ooh, we're okay. We're okay. See, that's where that impact is needed, I think. The grenade launcher. I do not want to run Spark, I'll be honest. Let's go.
This is what they call a righteous infliction.
Should get a Tormentor at some point, because I think this is our final of 4 or 5 rounds, so... Certainly have to prepare for that. I don't think I've shown a Tormentor yet in the playthroughs to anyone who hasn't seen Destiny 2 before. They're just a very dangerous roaming elite. Very particular crit spots. Don't really need the battery. Here comes Tormentor. Gonna pop his shoulders. Just trying to keep him volatile as well so we can get that extra damage on him. Back away. Nice finale.
Execute all targets and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Oh. I don't know why that sounded so loud. It's that grunt. The death grunt. I'm gonna drop a banner. Why not? Live a little. Come on, little buddy. There you go. Already ho. What's that first? That. Walk around some of these enemies real quick. It's been shaking so bad I could barely see what's going on. See, it does do chunky damage. I think it's not spectacular like a super, and obviously the super that goes with it is more of a debuff than an actual damage super. It's particularly for the Vex boss, because the crit's so small. An exotic. Oh, no. It's a whatchamacallit. The actual name. Okay. Little resource over here. Yeah.
I have prevented extinction level events that were gentler than you. Fantastic work.
Whoa. Oh, we certainly needed some of that, so... What did we get? Did we get some good orb generation? We did. We did. Lowest kills, highest orbs. It's not a mantra to live by, I don't know what it is. My orbs are higher than yours. That was it. It's leg piece, wasn't it? It's a worse leg piece, unfortunately. It's giving us grenade and super, but I think it's the class that we need more than anything else. That's another mint. We can get rid of that. Midnight Coup we can get rid of. Get rid of that. We'll keep this tier 5. And in fact, it's just a better version of this one. So let's grab that. We'll lock this so it stays. Tier 5 Slammer. Nice. I have no idea what the meta stats are, so we'll just chuck that in the vault. The Hothead can go. We've got a better one. Luna's Howl's okay, but it's tier 4, and I'm going to be a snob about tiers right now. Now, we also completed some rank progress, completed all the things needed for tier 4, thinking it would give me additional slots for builds. So if you're someone who's a, I don't know, tier 7 or above, whatever, you'll see that you should have like 20 slots here. It didn't give us any more, unfortunately, so we're stuck with what we have. But it was just a hopeful thing. I don't really want to masterwork these because they're only tier 4 and you can't make them tier 5 the way you can with guns. So we'll give those a miss. Let's check of other things. Did we have any challenges completed here? No. That was the armory requisition. Did we already just do that? That's something I did yesterday. We'll tell if Savala's flashing. He's not flashing, so no. We must have already done it. Okay. Oh, well. Let's do one more pinnacle activity just to try and get some of that armor. Coil could be fun. Coil could be a blast. It's kind of the roguelike game mode that they introduced in Season of the Wish, which was fun. I don't think do I have an armor mod? I do have an armor mod that is class and weapons. Now, realistically, we'd want super and something, but grenade and supers possibly, but class and super is what we need. I don't think there's actually a archetype for that, so we might actually take the mod off and just see what we get. You might get a random one that just happens to be better.
How is it that every time we work with the Vanguard, you find a way to get
Am I
involved,
alone?
Crow?
You could say I'm a little invested.
Any assistance the Vanguard is willing to provide is a boon to us, Petra.
It's all right, Mara. She's still warming up to me.
You're a bit dim, so it's taking a while.
Relax. Midge.
Goddamn.
You already shot me once.
Grenade ability. We'll take that one. There's nothing specifically for Void here, so we might just have to go with it. Don't know how far we got. Well, how far these guys have already got, but we'll find out. 51 minutes in. Jesus Christ. Okay, so could be a struggle. Don't know what kind of shenanigans Speeb is up to here, but sitting in coil for 51 minutes doesn't sound fun. There we go. Damn, that pot took a beating. There he is. I was waiting for him. Oh, it does appear I've already got it, so let's just kill that dude. Maybe break the shield. Okay, no, okay. Didn't even have to cleanse. Well, these guys know what they're doing. I'm curious why it's taking 51 minutes. Unless we've all just kind of rotated in slowly from a group who weren't very good. Is entirely possible. I mean, every enemy just seems to go down quite quickly compared to when I remember the coil. Be the secret room down here. And I'm going. Oh, it wasn't 51 minutes. It was you have 51 minutes remaining. Oopsie daisy, that used up one of our tokens. I feel bad about that one. Especially after playing the Warlock last night. And it throws off your like platforming abilities and stuff. Get cured of the virus. There we go. Just hacking my lungs up again there. Okay. Oh, it glitched there with his cape. Alright, well, let's see if we can buy anything better. Nothing seemed to synergize with our Void, but Final Blow has a chance to immediately recharge grenade energy, weapons in energy slot of damage increased by 10%. That's our auto rifle, right? Arc damage. We'll do the grenade. And grenade ability damage as well. Let's do that. Don't worry, this will not take 45 minutes. Oh yeah, Pervading Darkness. Right, let me just cure that real quick. Yeah, something about the collisions on that dude's cape.
Corruption may reshape these
wigging
walls.
out.
Deal
But this
with
is a
them
perfectly
before the path
functional game.
collapses
Nothing
around
to
us.
see here. We haven't encountered any champions yet, so unless they killed them before. So 3. Okay, I wasn't expecting a teleport there, but I guess in the interest of saving time, I just want to get you out the door. There we go. Yep. This one here. Grab that. So much of this is muscle memory around so many of these. I admit by saying that I am setting myself up for failure. Just because I know some of it doesn't mean I know all of it. Alright, I think I know what boss this is. We lost someone. No, there he is. Apsis and Speeb. My heroes. Carry me onto the end. Chill, dude. He's not even damageable yet. Oh, okay, fine. You can take that. I think we did it right. Is that it? No, there's another run. Okay. Super ability charges faster. Grenade charges faster. Dealing arc damage. The super ability charging faster good for us, so we'll do that. We'll take that one too. I do like these roguelike elements, and you'll see it a lot with the games in our gunplay series that they're going to be following that roguelike or roguelite formula, and that's mostly due to, I think, budget constraints. I think smaller studios tend to go for the replayability of something like a roguelike game. As opposed to making a deep 30-hour story campaign, cutscenes and whatnot. Another good alternative. God damn it. I had to use that or lose it, so felt like a waste, but let's see. It says super is going to recharge 200% faster. We'll see. if we feel that or not. Oh, I love hitting the chicken so hard it dropped from send an alloy. That's common. Win for the good guys. Oh. Okay. Pick up some of these little remainders here. I'm not even sure we get to spend them again. I think we might be on the end of the run. Oh, just leaving. Oh. That was a butt clench moment. Crack a walnut right then. I knew there was something in the area. I thought it was the middle thing. I didn't see the spikes. Oh my goodness. Doing so well with the traps too. It had to happen at least once. I think that's fair. Gotta get humbled, you know? Oh, is this the Vex one? I think it is. This one can be a little difficult for a squishy little hunter. So we'll pick our moments here. I gotta find another Minotaur. Oh, no, maybe we got it, we got it, we got it. Damn it. Sweet little one phase. Good work, Spieb. Oh, do I keep going? Is this it? Another mint. Oh, we do keep going. Wow. All right. We want grenade ability charges faster. Take a revive token. Sure. It's a shame it's an arm we picked up. It's like the one thing we don't need.
We made exquisite partners, you and I. Even if our partnership had its violent disagreements. You had so many dreams, and I knew how to weave them into the weapons you craved. Let's rekindle that little arrangement, shall we? I'm already here, after all. Slay my enemies. Protect my children.
Does the coil just keep going now then? What's the deal?
I will
We've done this one.
All measure of your brutality and greed into tools of death. I ask for nothing in return, but your dedication to our cause and the pleasure of each broken enemy. Go now. Your prey awaits.
Wasn't one of them over... Oh, they've changed it. Okay, it's over here now. Oh, man. Freaky. My dog just walked up and just licked me on the kneecap and then walked away. What the fuck that was all about, boy? Where's the third plate? And what happened to Speed? Why is he not reviving himself? It's not... area that he can't revive in. This is the third platformer. Oh, he did it again. My kneecap. Oh, it's a gross feeling. Not like further down here, is it? No. Are we stuck? Ooh, I'm mantled. Okay. I have no idea where that third plate is. Are we mayhaps a little... Oh, it's behind this wall. It's behind that wall, isn't it? There it is. And what's funny is I even hit that one last time myself. What was that I said about knowing this? Knew those words would come back to bite me. Didn't think it'd be so soon. Here we are. I love that new melee. Very satisfying. It's not quite bonk hammer satisfying like the Titan, but it's pretty damn good. Did we do it? We did do it. I'm really surprised by the length of this one, doing that many rounds. I thought it'd be similar to Onslaught, where it's just 3 rather than the usual amount. Oh, well. He's going over there to activate that plate. These guys are always difficult. Ooh, a little stuck on the environment. Okay. This has to be the final boss. Blade bound to the terrace. One down. Two. And there he goes. Alright, that's kind of annoying. That is kind of annoying, I won't lie. Often this guy is teleporting around is a little obnoxious. Ooh, we're getting a little... Something's getting real low there. Ooh. Smooth. That's silk. That went pretty well.
Do you still
Surely now it's over.
They all make the same wish.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
To escape.
I don't know why I thought you'd be above twisting
I
them.
have no armor piece. What do we get with orbs?
Like your queen.
Not so many
I
orbs.
enjoy seeing dangerous creatures trapped in a cage.
No, not quite. That's a shame, though. Thing is, I've got Grenadier armor before, and it hasn't given me those. If I get those with a little bit more because it's tier 5, I'll take it. I won't worry about that today. Ooh, we got even more. That one's got the same ones that we would actually use, at least, so we'll not worry about those. Just being showered with high tier loot. It's always nice. Another slammer. Still have no idea if it's good or not. Attrition Orb's Rolling Storm. Maybe that could be fun. I was doing something with swords again. It goes in the vault. Goes in the vault. All right, and that'll do it for this episode, I think. I'll catch you guys next one.